Hey everybody, this is Dongo Bomber, and welcome back to our video walkthrough of The Legends of the Twilight Princess. Alright, so first thing when you enter this room, you'll notice there's water on both sides, but before we head over to that chest on the left, you want to go ahead and kill these, Digubabas, as they can get in the way. And of course, these are the ones that come off of the, their little, sprout areas, so they can chase after you. Anyway, after that's done, go ahead and lock onto this bombling here with your boomerang, and we can go ahead and throw that into this like across the way in order to reach that chest. Okay, so once he's exploded, that'll allow you to go across and open this up, and we can grab ourselves a small key. And of course, this will be used to get in that little cross room we were in earlier, where in the very end of the last video, where we missed the locked door. Well, we'll be going back there with that. Anyway, now you want to go ahead and lock onto him, but instead of catching him again, lock onto the stone. It's a lot easier, and it explodes it right away. I'm not sure if you can even throw it up there and explode it in time. Probably you can't throw that high. I've never really tried, but that's the easiest way to do it right there. Okay, so now once we're up here, you'll notice there's another stone back there. We'll go ahead and kill these enemies first, so they don't get in the way. The boomerang is very useful, as you can see. You can use it to grab those guys down from the ceiling, or just to stun enemies in general. Yeah, very useful item, and I'll be keeping it on for quite a while. Y is my preferred button for the boomerang, but it doesn't really matter. You can put it on X or Y, no big deal. Okay, so instead of going ahead and targeting that bombling and then targeting the rock up here like we did for the previous rock, we actually want to catch him and then throw him over, because he'd smack the wall and explode there before he got into this little opening if you try to target that rock there. So yeah, just grab this one and catch it. It kind of confuses me sometimes. I forget, you have to catch it and end up targeting the rock, and it's like, hey, it exploded, so I have to. It's just a little waste of time. Something it'd be nice to remember. Some rupees in here, no big deal. But let's go ahead and head out. That's the last monkey we can get in this area. So yeah, we'll go ahead and head back to that cross room before this. I'm sort of getting lost here, but you can go ahead and jump down, drop down. You don't really need to climb down the vines. And use a boomerang. Of course, you get across here. There really isn't much to say. It's just backtracking back to the way we came. No new areas. Here, you can target two like I just there for a bit more of efficiency, instead of waiting to get the next one, then targeting it and throwing the boomerang, then waiting to get the next one, and so on. It's easier just to do it twice at once. Okay, so now we're back here, and we can finally head to that room on the right with the box door, and since we just grab that key. I'm actually not sure if you ever need to hold more than one key in this game. Like, I know in Ocarina of Time, you can hold more than one key, but in this there's no counter for keys. There's no, like, 0, 0. It's just a picture of a key above the rupees on the right. So, I mean, I've always wondered, like, does that mean that you can only carry one key? I don't ever remember grabbing two keys at once, so I guess they designed it in a way where you only need one key at a time, and you can only have one key at a time. Okay, so in here we'll have more of these little worm things that hold the tiles up. As you can see, the boomerang is a huge help with these guys. They're still a little annoying to kill since they can bounce around like that, and really it's better sometimes just to ignore them. But I like to clear out enemies anyway, just because they get my nerves occasionally. Okay then, so we can just head around here and drop down, and what do you know, there's another Skulltula, I guess. Really, they never describe exactly what those things are, like a big Skulltula or whatever. Okay, so even though we had to drop down here, we're just gonna have to immediately climb back up. Kind of funny, but oh well. Seems kind of pointless that they had that little pit down there. Well, why couldn't we just walked across over here to get it? Alright, no big deal. You'll notice we have two little pillars. Target both, and you can free the monkey. And there we go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and ignore those pots there, because I'm getting tired of going around searching those rooms for rupees. Now careful, before you jump down, there is another chest we can grab, so just be careful. Give a nice rolling jump to get some extra distance. At least I think it gives you extra distance. And then we get a red rupee. 20 rupees, not bad. As you can see, we are almost at 200 rupees, and our max is 300, so we've done pretty well in cleaning out this dungeon. We've gotten all the chests so far, so that's good. You should be around here, assuming you bought the bottle from Koro, the lantern salesman. Alright, well, now if you check your map, you'll have the last monkey, so we can walk back in here, and a nice cutscene will commence. All of the monkeys are in their place, and they're going to proceed to climb up this branch and will hang down from it. So it's sort of like a super vine monkey. I don't know how to describe it really. Like those, it kind of reminds me of those little monkeys in a barrel, those little toys where you can hook their arms together. It's kind of funny. I mean, this scene always reminded me of that. And they start swinging. Alright, now this can be a bit harder to time. You just want to make sure you jump right when they reach their peak, otherwise you'll miss it. And let go, right up there. And, well, here we are at the boss door. But I'm going to have to see you guys next time in this walkthrough when we beat the boss and finish this dungeon. This is the Jungle Bomber, signing out. Have a good day.